Be honest with me. Have you ever sat down to study or finish an assignment, and 5 minutes later you're on YouTube watching random videos, scrolling memes, or suddenly cleaning your entire room? Yeah, that's procrastination. And trust me, we've all been there. Procrastination feels harmless in the moment. Just one more video, one more snack, one more scroll. But here's the catch. It steals your time, piles up your stress, and makes even simple tasks feel like climbing Mount Everest in flip-flops. So, why do we procrastinate? First, tasks look too big and scary. Second, distractions are way more fun. And third, we tell ourselves, I'll do it later. Spoiler alert, later usually means never. So, how to avoid procrastination so that your study or your work feels more interesting and get a better outcome? Here's the first fix. Break it down. One of the biggest reasons we procrastinate is because the task looks way too big. Think about it. If I told you to eat a whole pizza in one bite, impossible, right? But slice by slice, totally doable. It's the same with work. Instead of saying, I need to study for 6 hours, break it into small chunks like I'll read 1 chapter or I'll solve 5 math problems. When you shrink the task, your brain stops freaking out. Suddenly, it doesn't feel like climbing a mountain. It feels like taking small steps uphill. And every small step you finish gives you a little boost of confidence to keep going. Here's the next fix, the 5-minute rule. Most of the time, we procrastinate because starting feels heavy. Your brain tricks you with thoughts like, ugh, this is going to take forever, or I'm too tired right now. So instead, tell yourself, I'll just do it for 5 minutes. That's it. No pressure to finish everything. Just 5 minutes. Now here's the magic. Once you start, your brain switches into focus mode. Those first 5 minutes are like pushing a heavy car. It's tough at the start, but once the wheels move, momentum takes over. And before you know it, 5 minutes turn into 30, and sometimes even hours. The secret is, don't fight to finish. Just fight to start. Fix number 3, remove distraction. All right, let's be real. Distractions are procrastination's best friends, especially our phones. You sit down to work, and then buzz. One quick check turns into 30 minutes of scrolling. And suddenly, you're watching videos of dogs skateboarding at 2 a.m. Here's the truth. Your brain isn't built to resist constant temptation. That's why the best move isn't willpower. It's removing the distraction altogether. So put your phone in another room. Turn off notifications. Or use apps that block social media while you work. Out of sight, out of mind. When you remove distractions, focusing stops being a fight. It just happens naturally. Fix number 4, reward yourself. See, your brain loves rewards. It's like training a puppy. Every time you complete a task and then treat yourself, you're wiring your brain to enjoy being productive. Finish a chapter? Watch an episode of your favorite show. Solve a set of problems? Grab a snack or play a quick game. The reward doesn't have to be huge. It just needs to tell your brain, good job, let's do that again. Over time, work stops feeling like punishment and starts feeling like progress with mini celebrations. Here is the final fix, environment matters. Finally, your environment matters more than you think. Try working in bed and, well, your brain says nap time. Work in a noisy place, and suddenly every sound pulls your attention away. But when your workspace is clean, quiet, and built for focus, your brain knows, okay, it's work time. So set up a spot just for studying or working. Keep it simple, a desk, a chair, maybe even a little water bottle. That way, every time you sit there, your brain automatically slips into focus mode. Environment is like a silent coach. It shapes how you perform without saying a word. Oh, here's the truth. Procrastination happens to everyone, but it doesn't have to control you. Break tasks down, start with 5 minutes, hide the distractions, reward yourself, and focus on progress. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. So what's one thing you can start on today, right after this video?